delivering quality education, expanding access to learning, serving learners' learning needs, tackling challenges of the present time, supporting every learner's dream, reaching young Tagalognians where they are today. From the music capital of the Philippines, advancing in the challenge of distance learning. Bringing you quality education straight to your home. Plug yourself in. This is DepEd TV. Tara na!
Hello, senior high students! Welcome back in today's episode of Lantaw, Compre, a television-based instruction of DepEd, Division of Tagum City. Let us fill this great new quarter by learning new things and having a lot of fun. I am your teacher, Pauline Dimano, and I will be here to help and guide you as we explore the world of health optimizing physical education too. Ready your pen, paper, and your self-learning module with you. And let's begin a fun and exciting lesson. For this lesson, you're expected to describe the role of physical activity assessment in managing one's stress, discuss stress and its symptoms, identify the benefit of physical activity in coping with stress, and make an information sheet material in managing stress. How well do you manage stress? But before you answer that, let us measure first your prior knowledge by answering the following question. Are you now ready? Let's go! Number 1. Which of the following statement is true? A. In small quantities, stress is good. B. Too much stress is harmful. C. All stress is bad. D. Only A and B are right. The correct answer is D. Number 2. Stress management is about learning. A. How to avoid the pressures of life. B. How to develop skills that would enhance our body's adjustment when we are subjected to the pressure of life. C. Both A and B are true. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Number 3. Which of the following statement is true about stress management? A. Stress management is learning about the connection between mind and body. B. Stress management helps us control our health in positive sense. C. Stress management teaches us to avoid all kinds of stress. D. Only A and B are right. The correct answer is B. Number 4. Which of the following are the basic sources of stress? A. The environment. B. Social stressors. C. Physiological. D. Thoughts. E. All of the above, right. The correct answer is E. Number 5. Examples of environmental stressors are A. Weather. B. Traffic. C. Financial problems. D. Substandard housing. E. Only A, B, and D are right. The correct answer is E. Good job, class! I know you could do it. Welcome once again to Lesson 1, Module 1 in Health Optimizing Physical Education 2. Managing stress through physical activity. How do you deal with stress? Do you have any idea what are the characteristics of stress? Let us define stress first. In the daily changes of life, individuals often encounter discomfort circumstances and events that disturbs one's physical, mental, and emotional states. The body response to the discomfort it experiences is called stress. Stress is the body's ways of reacting to an external stimulus such as discomfort. It activates the sympathetic nervous system, which brings about a fight or flight response wherein cortisol and adrenaline is released into bloodstream. These hormones stimulate your heart to pump faster, making your blood pressure rise. These changes in your body caused by stress increase your stamina and strength, makes you react quickly, and keeps you more focused. Stress affects all it is part of one's life. The human body and its system are equipped to respond to stress. Most of the events that happen to you and around you contribute stress to your body. The effects of stress differ for each individual based on their ability to adjust to certain changes from the environment and the people around them. Some can cope easily, but others have hard time. On the one hand, stress can be helpful for it can keep a person alert and set to avoid vulnerability. But it becomes detrimental when a person is subjected to stress without relief or relaxation between situations. Stress-related tension may build up and consume the person. A negative stress reaction is referred to distress. Distress triggers mental, emotional, and physical problems, and even worse, certain symptoms or diseases. Way to go! This time, let us process this by answering the activity entitled Group Me. On your screen, there are symptoms of stress. You must pick every symptom and group them according to the three aspects of individual: emotional, physical, and mental. You will be given 2 minutes. Moving on to the next activity. What bothers you? On your notebook, list down your experiences from previous week that made you feel uncomfortable. Describe the way you cope with the uncomfortable experiences you had using this table. Continue answering the process questions on page 4 of your module. This activity is important to avoid unforeseen incidents such as injury, etc. How do we cope up with stress through physical activity? According to Physical Education Teacher's Guide, stress is inevitable and eliminating it entirely from one's life is impossible. Changes in daily events are beyond any person's capacity. However, one's reaction to stressful changes can be managed. Regular exercise is sometimes done to cope with stress. Spending time with friends or family, sleeping, watching movies as well as listening to music also work. These coping techniques are said to be helpful, but most health professionals recommended participation and engagement in physical activity and exercise as preferred strategy. Many of physical symptoms of stress can be managed through physical activity. How do you define physical activity? It is any bodily movement that works your skeletal muscles and physical skills that requires strength and energy expenditure. This includes any motion performed throughout the day: walking, running, dancing, swimming, yoga, and gardening are few examples of physical activity. Based on your understanding, identify what is being referred by these definitions. Number 1. A light to moderate intensity physical activity that requires more oxygen than sedentary behavior and thus promotes cardiovascular fitness and other health benefits. The statement refers to aerobic. Good start! Number 2. A high-intensity physical activity that is done in a short duration of time requiring high energy. These activities are strength-based activities in the absence of oxygen. This refers to anaerobic. Keep it up! Number 3. Physical activities which have been a part of our daily routine. What do you think it is? It's lifestyle. Exactly, you're doing good. Number 4. An intense play activity that requires substantial energy expenditure. Example, playing tag, jumping rope. This is called physical activity play. Fantastic! Number 5. A simple and self-reflected activities with flexible rules for the purpose of enjoyment. This is refers to play. You got it! Number 6. A physical activity requiring skill and physical prowess that is governed by set of rules and regulation that is often done in a competition. This physical activity is called sports. Great job, class! You are on the right track. To those who did not get the right answers, you still have many more chances. Continue striving. This time, let us learn further by answering this activity. Find and cut pictures that represent specific physical activities, either aerobic, anaerobic, lifestyle, physical activity, play, and sports, and write the benefits. Write it on your notebook. Now, let us practice more. What are the physical activities mechanism in coping with stress? Keeping your body physically active can help improve overall disposition, increase the release of endorphins, and offer meditation like qualities. Exercise can also reduce the fight or flight response often triggered by stress. For us to get rid of the stress, there is a need for us to engage related physical activities that is more exciting and resulting to relaxation. The following are the suggested mechanism from the Physical Education Teacher's Guide. Mood booster. Indeed, engaging in physical activity can improve moods and make us feel better. Increasing self-confidence, thus reducing stress. If we individual will constantly exercise, it can also improve our quality and ability to sleep, resulting in a fully rested body, which can definitely have a positive impact on our overall disposition and cognitive function. Endorphin release. Active participation in different physical activities can result in an increase in endorphin levels. Endorphins are chemicals or neurotransmitter hormones that are secreted from the brain and nervous system. It activates the body's opiate receptors, thus it has analgesic properties that can make you feel good. It also gives a person the feeling of achievement and being in control. Mind stimulator. Exercise can be form of meditation where it can result to mind conditioning. While involved in an engrossing physical activity, we may find that we are concentrating only on the physical work. We tend to forget the problems and worries you have at present. With this, our mind is somehow freed and stimulated to work and find solution to our stress. Reduction of fight and flight response. Stress, either big or small, activates our fight or flight response, and in doing so, indulges our body with different hormones, including cortisol, adrenaline, and noradrenaline. Oversecretion of these hormones is brought about by stress, thus must be controlled and returned to normal state. Otherwise, it could interfere with body functions, leading to adrenal fatigue. Physical activity or movement metabolizes the hormones triggered by stress, processing these chemicals and returning them to normal levels. Once these hormones have been metabolized, the level of homeostasis improves, regulating the internal conditions of the body, thus bringing in a state of balance and stability. In this manner, we feel calm and ready to gear up and face the world once again. In addition to that, exercising body and mind. The physical benefits of exercise, which are improving physical condition and fighting disease, have long been established. And physicians always encourage staying physically active. Exercise is also considered vital for maintaining mental fitness, and it can reduce stress. Studies shows that it is very effective at reducing fatigue, improving alertness and concentration, and at enhancing overall cognitive function. This can be especially helpful when stress has depleted your energy or ability to concentrate. From physical activity, reduce stress. Anxiety and Depression Association of America, ADAA. Exercise in almost any form can act as stress reliever. According to Mayo Clinic, staff mentioned that being active can boost your feel-good endorphins and distract you from daily worries. You know that exercise does your body good, but you're too busy and stressed to fit it into your routine. Hold on a second. There is good news when it comes to exercise and stress. Exercise and stress relief. Exercise increase your overall health and your sense of well-being, which puts more pep in your step every day. But exercise also has some direct stress-busting benefits. How well do you manage your stress? Try to assess yourself by answering the remaining activities of Lesson 1 of your module. Congratulations, senior high learners! Thank you for sharing your ideas for today's lesson. I hope you have learned a lot from our discussion. See you again in the next episode of Lantaw Compre, School on Air through Television. I am your teacher broadcaster, Pauline Di Maano, leaving you to always think positively, exercise daily, eat healthy, work hard, stay strong, build faith, worry less, read more, and most importantly, be happy! Till next time! Bye-bye!